My name is Mike Lorenz, assistant golf professional here at Bayview Golf and Country Club, and I'm coming to you today with the tip of the week, which is going to be your approach shots, or your shorter wedge shots, anywhere between the range of 30 yards and 90 yards. Now, a big problem with this, which I often ask people, how do you hit a 60-yard wedge shot? And a lot of times the answers are something along the lines of, I hit an easy sand wedge, or a light lob wedge. And the problem really is that these words, light and easy, are very dangerous words in golf, right? Because one of the biggest fundamentals to the golf swing, the chip, or the putt, is that you never ever want to be decelerating through the ball. You never want to be slowing down your golf swing. You always want to have a consistent speed and tempo to your golf swing, chip, or putt. So what we're going to work on here is we're going to learn how to hit a lot of different variety of ranges, short or long distances with your wedges, by still keeping the same speed and the same tempo of your golf swing. Okay, so I got a little drill here that I really like to do. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our favorite wedge to start. I'm going to grab my 60-degree wedge. Okay, and I'm going to line up a bunch of balls here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit what I like to call a half swing, or to me, my hip swing. I'm going to only take my backswing to about my hip, or about halfway through the entire swing. And I'm going to hit a bunch of balls. Now you notice when I hit that ball, my speed and my tempo of my downswing and follow through is the same as any other golf shot I hit. I'm not slowing it down at all. All I'm doing is just taking it back about halfway and then hitting the same shot. So I'm going to hit a bunch of these, probably 10 to 20 even, to get a good idea of where this ball is going. And after I've hit all that, I'm going to notice that the ball is coming up somewhere just short of the third green. Now I'm going to grab my trusty Bushnell rangefinder, which I purchased here at the beautiful Bayview Golf Shop. And I'm going to take a yardage of approximately where all those balls are grouping. And I notice it's about 60 yards. So now I know that my half 60-degree shot is about 60 yards. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to increase that size of the backswing to about 3/4 or my shoulder height. Again, this is all due to your own comfort. The golf game itself is all about unique comfort. What works for you, what is comfortable for you. So if you don't like the hip and the shoulder, you can come up with your own, as long as you can find a consistent distance where you know you're going to hit a certain distance. So again, I'm going to hit 10 to 20 more balls with the 3/4 same wedge. Now you notice there, still same speed, same tempo. Okay? Now I'm going to watch where those balls go. I'm going to get another range, and I'm going to find a general distance that I hit that wedge, 3/4. Finally, I'm going to do the same thing, but with a full swing. Again, I'm going to take that yardage, and now I know the difference in distances in my swing between my half, my 3/4, and my full swing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my bag, and I'm going to grab my 56-degree wedge. What I'm going to do is the same 3 shots. My half, my 3/4, and my full. And effectively what I'm going to end up doing after this is I have 4 wedges. Whatever amount of wedges you have, you can do these 3 different steps, and you can get 3 different distances for each one of your wedges. So effectively you're turning 4 clubs into 12 different accurate distances, and you don't have to change or slow down the golf swing at all. Okay, so what this is going to do is really help you dial in your distances. You're going to have a shot 85 yards, and you can look at it and be like, oh, that's a perfect 3/4 56, or 3/4 sand wedge. Or I have a shot 55 yards. I'm just going to hit a half lob wedge. And now what you can do is when you line up to take a shot, you can take the thought of distance completely out of your mind, and you're going to focus on your alignment and your target, and you know exactly where you're taking that club back and how far that's going to go. Right on the money. So what I want you to think about here is the fact that we just did some work that's really going to help you dial in your short shots, your wedge shots, and we didn't even change the golf swing at all. And so if you're one of those people who's a little worried or scared to see a CPGA professional about a lesson because they're going to change too much of your swing, I want you to think that there's a lot of different things about golf that can really help you out without actually changing the fundamentals of your own game or your own swing. Okay, so my name is again Mike Lorenz, Bayview Golf and Country Club, assistant golf professional. Thank you for listening today, and I hope you dial in those wedges.